think it's extremely important to have institutions like the Gülen Institute, bringing people together, getting them to understand that we are all in the same boat. And in today's world, you cannot be secure at the expense of the other. You cannot be safe or prosperous at the expense of the other. And that we live in the same boat.
I think this institute serves all humanity based on the perspectives inspired by the life and works of Fethullah Gülen, who tirelessly worked to foster mutual understanding among civilizations and among cultures and among faiths.
In a world that lacks direction, there can be no doubt that a pathfinder is needed, and that role is unlikely to be filled by those who now challenge democratic values, by radical populists, aggressive nationalists, boastful autocrats, or the apostles of a holy war. It is much more likely to be found in the values that reside at the heart of the Gülen Institute. These values include a commitment to international dialogue, an understanding of cultural diversity, support for human justice, and the love of peace.
The East-West Institute presents its 2011 Peace Building Award to Mr. Fethullah Gülen in recognition of his 4 decades of inspirational leadership to building civil society by countering its greatest threats: poverty, disunity, and ignorance. Widely recognized as one of the world's leading public intellectuals and a respected religious scholar, Mr. Gülen has started from a basic premise that every one of us is a human being first, after which comes our race, religion, ethnicity, and other identities. Mr. Gülen's reputation as one who thinks and inspires action across borders and boundaries for a better world resonates with the East-West Institute's mission over the past 30 years. Our current strategic plan identifies one of the core objectives of our work is to promote the countering of violent extremism. We believe the Gülen movement's efforts are an important part of the global effort to reduce violent extremism, not only through poverty alleviation, but through messaging. Following 9/11, Mr. Gülen was the first Islamic scholar to condemn the attacks, including an acclaimed Washington Post advertisement, where he wrote, "Terrorists cannot be Muslims, and Muslims cannot be terrorists." Mr. Gülen has been a key promoter of intersectarian tolerance through high-level dialogue with top religious figures, including Pope John Paul II, Patriarch Bartholomew, and Eliyahu Bakshi-Doron, the Socratic chief rabbi of Israel. According to Fethullah Gülen, you cannot embrace whole humanity unless you acknowledge all faiths and religions. We honor Mr. Gülen for his success in empowering countless men and women around the globe to volunteer their time and resources to provide education and mobilize others in promoting peace and understanding. In particular, we salute his determination to fight ignorance by establishing his own network of some 800 schools, starting in Turkey and bridging out worldwide, from Vietnam to Kazakhstan, India to Nigeria. At these schools, or peaceful islands as they're called, community values are fostered, and marginalized groups are brought into the economic mainstream. War-torn Bosnia and Sudan, often two examples of how Gülen schools have been credited for helping overcome sectarian divides and curb violent extremism. 40 years ago, Mr. Gülen had a vision of the world as a village. Since then, he's inspired a transitional movement to make this vision a reality. Its strength comes from the fact that decisions are made and funds are raised at the local level, enabling it to achieve practical results. We note Mr. Gülen has warned his followers to avoid a sectarian religious approach, engaging in politics or nationalist movements, while focusing solely on helping to improve the lives of others.
By being here tonight, you are contributing to lasting peace and security at home and abroad. You're contributing to the promotion of the ideals of tolerance and interfaith dialogue, inspired by Fethullah Gülen.
For these reasons, the East-West Institute is proud this evening to bestow its 2011 Peace Building Award to Mr. Fethullah Gülen.